right. Welcome in, everyone. It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here. Time for our Week 6 NFC Game of the Week, as voted on by you, the faithful fans here of Nagy Nation. And there's a chance to see number 5, Trey Lance, right there. Quarterback of this San Francisco 49er team, playing, of course, their old Northern California across the bay mates in the Las Vegas Raiders, trotting out on the field. Hey, Apply, welcome in. Hey, Michael, welcome in. Appreciate you being on. All right, let's get this one going without further ado. Excited to bring this one to you. This was voted on by you, again, the fans of our channel via the Discord. So let's bring this one in. Hey, James, how we doing? New look roster here in Vegas as well. Just got done changing all of their free agents and rookie names. Of course, big time money spent on Chandler Jones. Of course, Devontae Adams as well. And there's a look again at Trey Lance, who again got subbed in halfway through last game, and we've decided to roll with him, as people have said that they're pretty sure he's going to be the starter in San Francisco. So we'll give him the first dibs moving forward here throughout the season, similarly to what we have done with Tua in Miami. 2-yard gain up the middle for Elijah Mitchell to start the game. Little trips formation, a little bunch formation rather, the right side. And again, somehow Trey Lance is a superstar. Out of that bunch is George Kittle, and he's got a first down at the 37-yard line and a first down for the Niners. Beautiful uniform game, iconic uniform game here with these two. Right side, oof, big shot taken. Denzel Perryman, the linebacker, absolutely plasters Mitchell. No gain on the play. Give it up the middle again. Mitchell, Hill's got the, he can't get the right side as it's filled up quickly, and it'll go to the ground. Cleveland Farrell, number 99, there in the middle of your screen on the tackle, 3rd and 10. Technically, the player is J.C. Treader applied, and then I changed his name and number to Alex Mack because that's who it actually is supposed to be, but Alex Mack got retired. So in terms of a venerable center who runs his own scheme, I figured it was a pretty easy thing to slide him in. So it does actually say Alex Mack, and I changed his face to look a little bit more like Alex Mack. But if you look at like his, Madden close-up or whatever, it's definitely J.C. Treader in the picture. All right, here's a look at Derek Carr. The Raiders are 2-3 here to start their sim season, so maybe a little bit of work. There's a look at Devontae Adams. Of course, a bit of turmoil in the front office. Didn't pick up any of the fifth-year options on all those players they drafted. Jonathan Abram, Jacobs, Cleveland Farrell, etc. And Jacobs is going to go up the middle for 1 yard. Well, good call, because I did not change the way that his body looked. So yes, you're exactly right. It's built to be Treader, just renamed. As Derek Carr is now running for his life, and he'll try to take off, and he is not going to evade the pressure, and that sack will get him back to the 7-yard line. Maurice Hurst, former Michigan Wolverine. I think Mo Hurst actually played a little bit of football with the Raiders earlier in his career. 3rd and 21 now. Derek Carr in big trouble, and somebody moved, and that was the rookie Zamir White, who's checked into the football game. Number 35, the running back out of Georgia. And he gets a little bit of a head start, and that makes it even further in the hole now. 3rd and 24 inside the 5. Look at number 77, bottom of your screen. That's a little Buckeye on Buckeye crime with Thayer Munford blocking Nick Bosa. And just a couple yards gained by Josh Jacobs just to give A.J. Cole, the punter, a room to punt. Hey, 504, welcome in. A little spin move taken and then dropped down immediately. Deebo Samuel doing the punt coverage. Okay, so opening drive, 2 punts. And in fact, McDaniels and this offense went backwards. Yeah, there's a little bit of that for sure. Of course, do remember that the predecessor that they're referring to was actually an analyst for the NFL Network, if you remember, Mike Mayock. Oh, he's a draft expert from the NFL Network. He must be good at actually drafting talent then, as Mitchell's going to get hit in the hole by Max Crosby, who's quickly turning into, look at superstars on either side. You got Chandler Jones on one side, Max Crosby on the other. Of course, Carl Nassib no longer on the team. Here's Mitchell. Whoa, big shot right in his face. Ouch. Jayon Brown, I believe, the linebacker coming over from Tennessee to make that tackle. 3rd and 7. Trey Lance. Now he'll step up in the pocket. Now he'll float it back to the right. Short catch by George Kittle, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. That's Nate Hobbs, the nickel corner that makes the tackle, and another punt for Wisnowski here. A 3 and out for the Niners. Apply it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. I haven't watched a bunch of NHL playoffs. Just been a busy season at the end of the school year, end of the coaching season, firing back up with our sims. So I really haven't had a lot of time to watch much. I haven't watched a lick of NBA playoffs either. But if I believe you, if they're crazy though. Jacobs is going to get 3 up the middle. Mo Hurst will bring him down again. So Josh Jacobs, his first chance to be a head coach again. Remember, he had a cup of coffee with the Colts for about an hour and a half, and then he resigned, went crawling back to Bill. Now he's finally ready for his team. He's got Derek Carr. He's got that man Darren Waller. He's got Josh Jacobs. Now he's got Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Demarcus Robinson, an improved offensive line. So they have got all kinds of weapons for him on offense. Defensively speaking, there's still some pieces, of course, that they want to work on. Here's right over the middle to Renfrow out of the slot, one of the best slot receivers in the game now, Hunter Renfrow, after his 37-year career at Clemson, now a mainstay in the NFL. He was one of those guys that just felt like he was on Clemson forever. Right side, caught. Demarcus Robinson as he just undercut Verrett. Very lucky to be able to hold on to the football there. Demarcus Robinson, again, the former Chief, as all of Mahomes' weapons have gone other places for the most part in the offseason. Pressure coming, ball's out. Bosa gets the sack, and then it's picked up by Hurst, and Thayer Munford's chasing him down. And so is Zamir White, and Zamir White will catch him at the 10, call it the 7. Zamir White chases down Maurice Hurst, but a strip sack fumble rather. Nick Bosa hits that ball and then scooped up right away from Maurice Hurst. And then look at Thayer Munford, the rookie, chasing him down, but Zamir White, another rookie, chases him down. And now a 1st and goal for Trey Lance and the 49ers off of the first. Sometimes I like to watch for entertainment because I do like, I think the NHL playoffs are some of the best sports, especially like a Game 7 in the NHL. It's one of the greatest things, and just the way they shake hands after the series is over and stuff like that. I really enjoy watching it. I just really haven't had a lot of time to watch any TV, frankly, except for the one in my basement that's playing Madden. 3rd and goal now from the 5. Really need to punch it in. They bring Juszczyk in. Lance, 3-step drop. Now he'll roll. Now he'll get pressed. And now he's going to take off to the 10. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown! Trey Lance! And he runs it in himself. And the 49ers are able to capitalize on that. Strip sack. Return to the 5-yard line. And Trey Lance scampers in. Touchdown 49ers. 5:18 to go on the clock, and they strike first. $7-0 here, 5:18. Phil Nagy here for Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. Hope you're having a good Wednesday already. Gosh, I don't even know what it is. Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. It's like exam week at school, so it's just crazy all the time. That's why we didn't get a lunch sim today, because I just was working right through lunch today. 1st and 10. Bosa in the zone after that strip sack. Right side, Demarcus Robinson, 1st down. Anyway, we were talking about Josh McDaniels and his coach. He brought over a coordinator with him from New England. That is the wide receivers coach, Mick Lombardi, who will be who will be his offensive coordinator. And then Patrick Graham, who was the New York Giants defensive coordinator, came over to be with him as well. So a lot of people were Excited about that hire. I thought Patrick Graham was a very good defensive coach, so we'll see how that translates. I did bring over the Giants playbook for whatever that's worth on their defense. 1st and 10 now after that. Throw to the left side. 5 for 5 to start the game is Derek Carr. Derek Carr right side. Caught. And then it almost intercepted. It dropped out of Robinson's hands and then into the hands of Verrett. And then Verrett dropped it and incomplete. Got very lucky on that one, did Derek Carr. 3:29, Carr back to pass. Still haven't called Devontae Adams' name yet. Pressure coming, and it's Bosa again. And Derek Carr ain't outrunning that person. Lil Bear, Nick Bosa with a big sack. 3rd and 23, and he remains in the zone because of it. Shotgun snap, back to pass. Derek Carr, pressure up the middle from Kinlaw. They hold off. Now he's going to roll right. He'll fire on the run. Sideline caught, but he's going to be short of the line. Nice catch by the tight end, Foster Moreau. But unfortunately, he is going to be out of bounds because of short of the line because it was a 3rd and 23, and they only picked up 19. Great throw and catch. Foster Moreau now his 4th season out of LSU. Not to be confused with Fabian Moreau, another tight end. That one's going to go out of the end zone. And a touchback. A.J. Cole, one of the best in the business. Not used to seeing him give a touchback. All right, 7-0 49ers here at home. 2:17 to go first quarter. Trey Lance under center. He'll give it to Eli Mitchell as running back. Mitchell will go to the left side and get 3 yards. 7 carries for 11 yards to start the game for Elijah Mitchell, the running back. I formation, use check. Give it up the middle. Mitchell, 20. Past the 20 to the 30, rather. And a first down run for Elijah Mitchell. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line as we tick down towards a minute to go in the quarter. Use check remains in the game. Double tight ends on either side. Give it to Trey Sermon this time. Go Bucks. And Sermon's going to pick up 2. He kind of ran into the back of Drew Brunskill, his right guard. Up the middle. Yeah, and absolutely. If the Cavs are in, I would absolutely be watching. And if the Blue Jackets were in, I'd be going to the games. Heck, last time the Blue Jackets, when they swept the Lightning, I went to some of those games. They were awesome. Just awesome. The arena was absolutely electric. 3rd and 9. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Lance right side, short of the line. Kittle, but he gets a nice block from Ray McLeod. And he's able to spring him around the right side, and he's going to get the first down as the first quarter ends. Really nice run after catch. And a first down for the 49ers as we flip it over. Up the middle. Trey Sermon once again just burying his head for 2 yards again as he's kind of the power back in this look. You hate Luka, huh? He's a special player. I'll give him that. I can't believe that you recognized J.C. Tretter's body as Alex Mack. That was funny. Here goes Lance. Is going to take off. He'll slide past the first down. Dust gets the first down, does Trey Lance. Again, that ball goes down where he starts that slide. Up the middle. Tripped up in the backfield is Mitchell. He'll go nowhere. Actually going to lose. They're going to say he got back to the line, I guess. 2nd and 10. Jonathan Abram, one of those high draft picks, one of those first-round picks that's not getting his 5th-year option. Stretch it right side now. Fire right on the sideline. Caught by Ayuk. He's inside the 20 to the 15. And Trey Lance is 6 for 6 to start the game. That's fine. You don't have to like him, but you can't argue that he's not. He's very skilled. I don't like Steph Curry very much, but he's an incredible player. Up the middle. Same with Kevin Durant. 2nd and 8. Trips to the left side. Under 12 to play first half. Lance trying to get his team on the board a second time. He'll throw short again to the left side. It's Ray McLeod. He's inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and 5 for Lance and the 49ers. They are 4-1. Are the 49ers. Back to pass. Lance. Now he'll roll right to get around Chandler Jones. Now he's going to tuck it 15 to the 10. To the 5. Another running touchdown for Trey Lance. The kid can do that for sure. We're not sure about the rest of his game, but he can absolutely run the ball, and he's into the end zone for a second touchdown on the ground just in this first half for Trey Lance, and they take a 14-0 lead. Another dynamic component. Chris Clark, I do remember Chris Clark. He wasn't on the team for a super long time, but I definitely remember the name, right? 14-0, 11:04 to play. And the Raiders have got to get something going. That's Darius Phillips, formerly of the Bengals, now on the Raiders. So some sweet kicks you got there, Derek Carr. Now let's turn it into some football. Nick Bosa still in the zone. Apologies to Kirk Cousins. Hey, John, welcome in. Derek Carr, right side, on the line, picked off, oh no! He's going to jump the route, Jason Verrett, and he's got the ball at the 34-yard line, and now the Niners, and we are tipping on that slippery slope, George, or James, rather. You're right, this one could turn into 42-7. I'm just not sure if I see the 49ers scoring that much, but we'll see here now. 13 carry, 29 yards, working real hard at about 2 a clip is Eli Mitchell. 2nd and 4 motion coming from George Kittle, who is in the zone now. I'm not sure what his X factor is, but oof. Big shot again by Perriman up the middle. There's number 5 as well, Divine Diablo. Got a sweet name. Linebacker safety hybrid. Oh, he retired there. Okay, yeah, okay. Over the middle, he's got his man wide open. Debo inside the 10 to the 4, to the 7, other side of the 5 there, Phil. 7-yard line and a 1st and goal. First touch of the day for Debo Samuel. Yep, there he is, James, right there. He just got it. His first touch of the day. 1st and goal. Pressure up the middle. Over, caught, touchdown! Brandon Ayuk. 2 by land and 1 by air for Trey Lance here in this first half, and he is having a great first game as his first game as a starter. You did. You spoke of the devil, and he showed his face. 1st and goal, and then they go to Brandon Ayuk. 4 plays, 35 yards, capitalizing once again. 2 of their 3 touchdowns coming directly off of Derek Carr turnovers, and that's real, man. You can't turn the ball over a bunch and win in the NFL, and you certainly really can't in Madden either. Now look, Fred Warner comes into the zone as well. So you got Warner and Nick Bosa in the zone. They're going to give it. Nope, they're going to fake it to the right side. Bosa right in his face, and he'll sack him a 3rd time. Nick Bosa, he doesn't care, man. Lil Bear gets back there again. That's 3 in the first half, and he's still in the zone. And Derek Carr bootlegged right into that one. 8.5 to play. 3-step drop for Carr. Now 5-step. More pressure, and he's going to finally able to get rid of this one. But where is Davante Adams? You paid a king's ransom for this guy. We haven't seen him all game. 8.5 to play on a 3rd and 19. I think we may have holding. Left side wide open. It's Davante Adams on cue, but I don't think it's going to count. And there's the holding call. Unreal. And that's the rookie, Thayer Munford, unfortunately. Go Bucks. But 3rd and 27 now as they complete that deep one to Davante Adams. As this thing's going to be trouble. Now Munford's going to keep fighting, and in the zone, Nick Bosa. Left side caught by Adams. Great catch up at the 33, but again, still short of the line to gain because it was 3rd and 30 or something crazy like that. Adams does get his first catch of the day that counts, but it's going to be short of the line, and A.J. Cole will punt it away. Here comes Debo, and he'll go down right away, courtesy of Anthony Averett. Yep, you're right, Applied. They finally got a break, and they held. 7:44 to go. Maybe they can get a little spark on defense. Kittle in the zone still. Elijah Mitchell goes up the middle. Max Crosby is in there, along with Denzel Perriman, the safety Trevor Morig, rookie out of last season. 2 tight ends left, and they run that way. Kenny Young gets over there from his linebacker position, along with Rock Ya-Sin. Rock Ya-Sin, who got traded for Yannick Ngakoue after Chandler Jones signed, and they're like, we don't really need Yannick Ngakoue anymore, but we'll take another corner, and now he'll get sacked. Chandler Jones, right on cue. I mentioned his name, and he does something. Their first sack, and it's absolutely a huge one to force a punt here, and that's going to give their offense a little bit of hopefully good field position here. Mitch Wisnowski from his own 8 right foots it into the air. Big punt, going to be taken at about the 31 and then dragged down to the right side and down to the ground. That's Darius Phillips again, the cornerback, who is the kick and punt returner. All right, 1 fumble and 1 interception for Derek Carr, both of which led directly to 49er touchdowns. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball and try to get something in the end zone here. Carr over the middle, caught left side, he's got his man Jacobs, just tripped up. Dre Greenlaw maybe saves a touchdown there as they went wheel route out of the backfield, and he just floats it there nicely, and look how far behind the play Dre Greenlaw is. Found a great spot in the zone. Good throw by Derek Carr and a big first down to the 32 of San Francisco. Give it up the middle now, that's the rookie Zamir White, and he's going to be ripped down right at the line of scrimmage by Fred Warner, the very talented middle linebacker here for the 49ers. 3 receivers in the package, back to pass. They rush 4, left side, dump it short. He's got his man, and that's the rookie Zamir White. Again, Zamir White out of Georgia, one of the 39 players that got drafted from Georgia's national championship team this year. 21-10, 4:30 to go in the first half. This has been the best drive of the day for the Raiders. Can they not shoot themselves in the foot? It's tipped up in the middle by Javon Kinlaw, and I thought it was maybe going to be picked, and now they're going to settle for Daniel Carson. And Daniel Carson will attempt here from 47. His kick is up. His kick is good. (21-3), and a tiny little nick in the armor of the 49ers. Whoa, big hit. Where's the flag? And we're going to get holding on Juszczyk. Man, the kick returner took a big elbow to the face, but that holding call takes it back to the 9 now. So good field position for this Raider defense to do something. Bilal Nichols, former Bear, I think, Bilal Nichols, now anchoring here with Jonathan Hankins on the defensive line in Oakland. I almost said Oakland. I did say Oakland. In Vegas. Nice run for a first down for Elijah Mitchell. So a couple carries in there out of the danger zone there. What did I say? Did I not say Daniel Carlson? Did I accidentally say somebody else's name? And yes, I know he's your boy. The Carlsons are a kicking family, right? There are like 9 Carlsons that would kicked at Auburn. If I know that it's Daniel Carson, so if I said, I said Carson? I thought I said Carlson. Oh. Maybe get your speakers checked. I thought you were saying I said the first name wrong. Daniel Carlson. I will make sure that I get that L in there for you, buddy. 2nd and 5 now as we approach the 2-minute warning. Lance is going to send somebody in motion, and they're going to fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle again to Mitchell, and he'll try to angle towards the first down marker, and he's going to be a couple of yards short. 3rd and 2 now. 2 minutes left. Right side caught out of the backfield. Eli Mitchell again, a little wheel route, and Jonathan Abrams right there. But the cut is made, and he's taken down at the midfield stripe. Yes, his brothers is kicking there now. Okay, see, I know some things about Auburn. Tell me about this sweet pass rusher you guys have, Zykevius or Zay something Walker. Zykevius Walker. Starting to put together my 2023 draft class for when we continue this sim. And he's like the 2nd-rated pass rusher in the draft behind Will Anderson for Alabama. Is he the real deal, Walker? Oh, that's right. I remember the Zendejas family. Classic pull there, James. 2nd and 16, back to pass. Right side, short little throw. He's got Kittle at the 40. 3-yard gain. Levi's Stadium there in the middle of Santa Clara, I believe, right? Santa Clara? Kid would know. San Jose, somewhere. It's not in San Francisco, I know that. Pressure coming, and they're going to get to him. Chandler Jones with his second sack of the day. Oh, yeah? Are you actually breaking that? Or are you saying that they need to do that in this game because they need a quarterback who can scramble? That one will go out of bounds at the 8. Nice punt, by Mitch Wishnowski. And that'll give the Raiders the football back. Jacob Johnson, the fullback out of Tennessee, as in University of, checks into the game. They seem to be content to get this one to halftime, as nobody's going to call a timeout. Oh, just got an alert for CBS Sports. Well, there you go. All right, that's going to do it for the first half, 21-3. And a big first quarter and a half for Trey Lance and the 49ers, but really was more about Derek Carr. 2 turnovers that led directly to those 49er touchdowns.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Let's see what they can get something going here. Second half adjustment from Josh McDaniels and company. Again, not turning the ball over would be a good start, but you've really got to try to find the end zone here. And again, we've seen Davante Adams one time, left side on the sideline, caught by Hunter Renfrow. I think we've seen Waller one time, and we've seen Adams one time, and that's about it. Got to get your playmakers involved. Turn around, give it up the middle to Josh Jacobs, and Jacobs is going to get ripped down at the line by Nick Bosa and Javon Kinlaw, 3rd and 4. Delayed handoff. Nope, they're going to play action, the delayed handoff, and then Carr throws confidently to the left sideline, and he's got Davante Adams for a first down to the 44. So there you go. Get yourself Davante Adams involved. He's in motion now, top of our screen. Now they delayed handoff. Nope, they play action again on that delayed handoff to Zamir White, and now Carr chucks it deep to the left side. He's got a man waiting, and it's too far, and then picked in the end zone. It's the safety, George Odom, who picks it off the tip drill. Hunter Renfrow was open behind everybody. Watch this play. He just stood there waiting for the ball, and then all the 49ers got back there, tipped up in the air, and then picked in the end zone, and a 3rd turnover from Derek Carr. Disastrous game for him so far. Maybe they need Kaepernick to hop in now. I think he's still in the game. I think Madden still has him in the game. I could put him on there if they sign him. Their quarterback is Nick Mullins, our old Browns quarterback. Nick Mullins, that is. Trips to the left side on a 2nd and 6. Give it up the middle, Eli Mitchell, and he'll be met immediately. Jayon Brown, number 50, as well as Cleveland Farrell, number 99. On the play, 3rd and 5, as they've run it 26 times and just passed it 14. Left side. Did he hit him, or did we get holding? Trey Sermon's going to catch it and get pushed out of bounds. Wow, they're going to call roughing on the Niners, or excuse me, against the Raiders as he roughs Trey Lance, and that's going to give him a free first down to the 40. Woof. Yes, we know that. We know that play. Derek Carr not built for it, apparently. Or don't put your 5'8" slot receiver out there, the one trying to catch the jump ball. Really surprised at how much again, they're up 21-7, but how much they've let the 49ers run. Dump it out. Oh, nice stiff arm by Mitchell on Parham into the right side. He's got a first down and into Niner territory to the 38-yard line as Trey Lance continues to have a very, very solid first half. Again, this is the NFC game of the week as voted on by you, the faithful fans. And there's Ayuk again over the middle on a slant. He's got the 23 and a first down. Lance is 17 for 17 for a $169 and a touchdown and 2 rushing touchdowns. He is literally perfect. And he's been gifted 3 extra possessions thanks to Derek Carr's mistakes. If you'd like to vote on future games of the week, you can do so using our Discord channel. The description of this video contains an invite link to that Discord channel where you can hop on and vote for the games you'd like us to have, other than the Browns games, of course. Thank you, James, for pointing out that missed Panther-Steeler game. It has been added. We'll do the AFC game tomorrow. And then again, the Browns are on bye. Over the middle, caught by McLeod to the 3, to the 2. 18 of 18, the Trey Lance experience going full bore here today. The Browns are on bye week 7, so we'll actually have both week 6 and then both week 7 matchups before we see the Browns again. Right side, Mitchell, touchdown Niners. Wow, the beatdown is on, and that's what happens when you turn the ball over now. All 3 of the Raider turnovers have become touchdowns for the 49ers. It's as simple as that's a 7-3 game without that. There's just no way to sugarcoat that, Derek Carr. He is on the struggle bus right now. That's funny, James. Classic Southern Miss Charlotte 49er matchup. All right. Carr climbs under center again. Again, it's on him, man. He's got 2 picks and a fumble. And again, one of the picks was a tip drill by his receiver, but still, he's the one who threw off his back foot. Yeah, you're right, 28-3, but Derek Carr is not Tom Brady, so I do not believe we will see one of those Super Bowl-like comebacks in this one. And Carr will get sacked again by Javon Kinlaw, sets up a 3rd and long. Appreciate everybody being on. Thank you so much to our subscribers, our new ones and our old ones, the ones who've been around from the very beginning. We appreciate all of you. And again, if you are a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to you as well. Picked up a lot here in the last couple of weeks, which has been really fun. Very, very appreciative of that. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, we would always appreciate that as we continue to make our push for 1,000, which would be fun. If you have any other comments, you want to leave them in the video, you're always welcome to do that. And again, keep the live chat coming. Appreciate Applied and 504 being on to help moderate the chat so that I can focus on calling the game, which is what separates Nagy on Sports from every other Madden sim channel out there on YouTube, as far as I can tell. A lot of people like to sim things, but not everybody gets it as realistic as we hopefully do with our rosters and our numbers, but also our original play-by-play commentary. And again, Kit not able to join this afternoon, but we wanted to knock this one out today as a 3rd sack now for Chandler Jones, his 5th of the season, as he has matched Nick Bosa in the battle of dominant pass rushers. Motion coming, that rather, is what I was trying to say. Nice block out there, but Eli Mitchell misses the hole. 26 carries for Eli Mitchell. We may be getting close to a record for how many times a single running back gets a football here in a game, as he's already at 26, and I would only assume they're going to start running the clock even more so as it's number 4 for Chandler Jones. Trey Lance ran right into him that time, and they're going to have to punt on a 4th and 29. Raiders again continuing to have a little bit of life if they could just not turn the ball over. Touchdown on this drive would be huge. Derek Carr steps into a shotgun to Adams, split wide right. Robinson inside of him. Back to pass. Carr, right side, caught by Zamir White, the rookie. Yes, you're right. They are definitely allergic. Also, I wonder what the Trey Lance got to be going for the consecutive completions record. He's at about 20. I think we had 22 in a row one time in a Browns sim with Baker back in the early stages of the sim. Hey, Rick, welcome in. Good to have you. No worries. 3rd and 4, Derek Carr. He needs it badly. He fires over the middle, and he's going to get it to Renfro. First down to midfield. 15 of 20 now is Derek Carr. And again, those 3 turnovers that he has caused directly leading to 3 touchdowns, including 2 runs from Trey Lance today, as he's going to throw again. Left side, single coverage, caught by Adams, touchdown, and I think he got interfered with too. Wow. See, if you're going to throw a jump ball, throw it to Devontae Adams at least. Let's see what the flag is, and it is going to be defensive pass interference. They will obviously decline that, and that's how you get it done. Yes, Duh, they'll decline the penalty. And that is exactly how you're going to do that. If you're going to throw that jump ball, you may as well go to the receiver who's 6'1", 215. Hunter Renfrow, 5'10", 185. Not your tallest option on that one. I think he is, Rick, which is why when everybody was like, oh, we don't need Baker, we can get Derek Carr. I was like, I don't think Derek Carr is any better than Baker Mayfield. In fact, I think a healthy Baker Mayfield's better than Derek Carr. So I'm right there with you. I think he's a little overrated, and I think, unfortunately, we're going to see that play out some this year now that they've spent money to bring in dominant players, or what they think are dominant players. And he'll kind of be exposed, especially with how brutal the AFC West is going to be. He's going to have to play Russell Wilson twice, Justin Herbert twice, and Pat Mahomes twice. That's probably 0-6 right there, yeah? Even with Chandler Jones and Devontae Adams. Left side, they throw a screen, and it's at the feet. His first incompletion. 18 of 19 now, so he made it 18 consecutive. I don't think that's the record. Like I said, it feels like about 22 is the record from early on. 3rd and 9 now, 2:52, third quarter. Raiders have chipped away at the momentum. Now blitz coming from Abram. They dump it left side to Mitchell, and he'll go out of bounds. Rock Ya-Sin makes the tackle. Fourth and 8, Wisnowski from his 8. And he'll go to the left side and be tackled. Is KJ Wright actually still on Seattle? I thought he was a free agent. He's kind of like one of those last members of the Legion of Boom. Trying to throw some shade at his former quarterback. Trips to the left side. Turn around, give it to Josh Jacobs. He's been pretty bottled up today, although this was a nice run of 5, 8 for 19. So they just haven't really been running the ball because they've been down the whole game. 21 passes, just 9 rushes. They've only run 30 plays. That Elijah Mitchell has 30 carries by himself. It's as many plays. He did, yeah. No, that could definitely be some of it, James. Yeah, I saw some of those clips and some of the quotes coming out from the other players about his natural leadership, and he just has a different aura about him. He throws such a pretty ball, effortless, I've heard. So we'll see. Most important ability sometimes is availability, and we'll see with all this swirling and some of his accusers going on at HBO and others not, and all. We'll see what the NFL does. If they folded the court of public opinion and feel like they have to do like a perfunctory, we're going to go ahead and suspend you before any of these things are resolved, or if they just try to let the process play out, which we know isn't going to happen until next spring after the season's over. Here's Mitchell to the right side to the 40. Watch out, 50, 40, 35, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. Good pursuit from Rock Ya-Sin. How about that big run for Mitchell, and that busts him over 100 yards in the gain. 28 carries for Elijah Mitchell, and he was motoring down that sideline. First down 49ers as they try to put this one away. Again, now right side Mitchell, a little jump cut in the hole to the 20, to the 15, and another first down. Elijah Mitchell just kind of came out of nowhere last year as a rookie, and he's turned into a great player. And that's why, unless you're a really, 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 really special talent like a Derrick Henry or a Nick Chubb or a Christian McCaffrey or even a Dalvin Cook or somebody like that, you are probably not going to get the big deal. And Josh Jacobs is a perfect example of that. Not going to get the 5th-year deal. And kind of Zeke Elliott sort of showed you why you don't spend that big money unless you're absolutely sure, because he had a pretty rough season after he signed his mega deal. 30th carry for Mitchell, gets 3 more yards. Divine Diablo, the linebacker, catches it. They set up screen left side, and he'll throw it at the feet. Look at Cleveland Farrell flying in there to try to break up the pass. He absolutely blew that one up. Again, behind the line of scrimmage, he's just absolutely decking dudes trying to get to the receiver. Trips to the right side. Lance back to pass. Now he'll stand there. They rush 3. Now he'll step up through the pocket to the 10, to the 5. Dives, touchdown! That's 3 on the ground for Trey Lance. Wow! He got through the hole in a hurry, got skinny and dove from about the 3 into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers, and that's going to do it. It may have already been over, but now it's definitely going to be over. 35-10. 3 rushing touchdowns for Trey Lance is absolutely bonkers here in this game. Up the middle, and he'll be tackled immediately at the 20-yard line. Darius Phillips. So that brought the momentum right back. Yeah, I know Zeke ruined plenty of fantasy teams. About the same amount that Clyde Edwards-Helaire did, where everybody took him with the number 1 pick because they were sure he was going to be the missing piece of awesomeness there in terms of fantasy. 2nd and 4, but 49ers can get Elijah Mitchell in the 3rd round and turn into a really great player. So he really is 504. He looks sharp, and again, I'm not sure where in the heck his superstar came from. Deshaun Watson doesn't have a superstar under his persona, not yet at least, but Trey Lance does, so there you go. Kid's been sharp, man. Oh, yeah, you sure did. Yeah, if you had a competent running back to pair with Cooper Kupp, you were probably winning your league. 2nd and 8 as they dump it off to the rookie Zamir White. 12:40 and counting here. At Young Sports, Phil Nagy joining you with our full-length, full-game NFL sims. That's the other thing about the other channels. If you've ever watched other people sim Madden, they'll do like 8-minute quarters or whatever. They just want to get the games over with, and I don't like it, man. Football games have momentum, they have ebbs, they have flows. If you try to rush a 6 or an 8-minute quarter or something, it's not enough. So we're the only channel that does the original commentary, and the only channel, I think, that does full 15-minute quarters as well. And again, there are other cool sim games. I definitely have seen other cool channels, and I try to follow them and support them, but I think we've got something special going here. Knocked away, and that one's going to be incomplete on a 4th down. They went deep, and they went for Adams, but he couldn't bring it in, and that's going to be a 1st down at the 35 for the 49ers here as they try to put this one to bed. Again, this was the NFC Game of the Week as voted on by you, the fans. Currently leading for AFC Game of the Week, which we will do tomorrow, is the New York Giants at Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-1. Matt Ryan has the Colts 4-1, and Daniel Jones is at 3-2, and they are in there because it's at Indianapolis. It is technically an AFC game. Is another big 1st down run for Mitchell, who's at 32 carries. The Carolina-Pittsburgh game is 1 vote behind that, so if we get a couple more votes for Carolina-Pittsburgh, it could take the cake as well. Another run and another 1st down. And again, Mitchell has been really, really good. Appreciate that, Rick. Thank you. And thank you, 504. Yeah, thank you for corroborating. I'm pretty sure I had seen that right as well. 2nd and 7, 13 personnel. 6th catch of the day for Kittle. Motion coming from Devo. And they'll give him the jet sweep. He's got the corner if he wants it to the 15. Breaks 1 tackle, and then he stays with it. Trevon Morig does a nice play, and there's our look at Josh McDaniels on the sideline. 3rd and 3. Lance up the middle, left side, 1st down again. Mitchell has been a busy boy, 33 carries. Can you imagine if we ever had a sim that gave Nick Chubb 33 carries? Or if you ever had a Panther game where they gave McCaffrey 33 carries, Rick, or James? Looking at Rick's handle, thinking of you. Mitchell to the 1. 34th carry. I mean, what else are they supposed to do? There's still time left in the game. All they're doing is handing off. Pitch it to the right side is Trey Sermon. Go Bucks! He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Trey Sermon. 42-10 with the kick coming from Robbie Gould. The beatdown is on. Again, after the turnover on downs in this one. So technically speaking, a touchdown off of another turnover. 42-10. I think you called 42-7 earlier, right, James? I don't know how far ago that was, but I think you said 42-7. You're not far off right now. 8:45 to go. Josh McDaniels on the precipice of slipping to 2-4 here in his young coaching career. Yeah, that's true. In this game, he very well could give us 30 touches in that capacity. They'll throw it left side to Davante Adams, and he's going to be ripped to the ground very quickly by Ambry Thomas for a singular yard. Back to pass, dump it left side. He's caught the ball. Zamir White, the rookie running back, trying to get to the 30, and he does. They'll give him the 30, 3rd and 5. Yeah, you did. You were right. You were pretty darn close to where we're at right now. 7:38 to go in the game. Big 3rd and 5 here for Derek Carr. A little momentum to get to next week. He finds Renfro, and the ball comes out, and then it's picked up by Zamir White. Falls on it very quickly. Got kind of lucky there. Renfro. First down catch as we go down to 7 minutes in the game. Again, 42-10 here. A big old beatdown on our NFC game of the week. Huge throw right side. Caught DeMarcus Robinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. How about that throw and catch? And DeMarcus Robinson, former Kansas City Chief, gets behind his defender. It's just a straight go route, and poor Jason Verrett just getting picked on all day. And he goes deep, and he makes a nice play. Really, really good play there. Yeah, you're right. 42-17 as the Raiders do get a quick strike to try to help it feel more respectable, help the people that bet the over at least.
Get ready.
42-17. Juszczyk into the game in front of Trey Sermon. Is Sermon up the middle to the 35, to the 40, and he's pushing his way to the 39, and he's got 18 yards now on 4 carries. And a touchdown as Trey Sermon getting a little love, as well as Mitchell. And they are in full chew clock mode again, letting this thing get down to well within single digits before snapping it. 35th carry for Mitchell. He's at $161. 2nd and 8. Left side, tripped up in the backfield, Mitchell. Derek Carr trying to talk stuff. Rookie safety Isaiah Palomau makes the tackle. 3rd and 7. Give it up the middle. A little bit of an option keeper for Mitchell, and he'll try to get his way to the midfield stripe, which is where the first down marker is. But he will be a couple of yards short, and I will assume that they will punt the football away, which they do. Mitch Wishnowski, veteran punter, angles it left side and out of bounds. Not a great punt. Is that one out of bounds at the 34? Not exactly what they had hoped for. All right, well, fresh off a nice touchdown pass. Again, it'll be too little and way too late, of course, but at least a little momentum, and maybe they can throw something else up here. Let's see what Davante can do now at the top of your screen. He goes down to the bottom of our screen. Darren Waller again. We just really haven't seen much of Darren Waller today. He is such a mismatch for just about every player on defense, and I think they haven't gone to him nearly enough. Carr right side, dump it off to Renfro, and he'll be tackled immediately that time by the defender. Trips to the left side. That was Emmanuel Mosley, by the way, wearing number 4 now. Back to pass for number 4. He's got his man. It's Adams over the middle, first down, and over the midfield stripe to the 47-yard line, and that puts Derek Carr approaching 350 yards now. Again, those 2 long passes, 5 for 107 for Adams. 1st and 10 again. Snap us back. Derek Carr. Pressure and down. Rolled right into it again. Maurice Hurst. Big time sack numbers today. He and Bosa have been feasting. That's the 6th sack for this San Francisco line. 2nd and 21. They rush 3 against it. Carr's got time. Of course, they're going to single block Nick Bosa. All the other ones get double teams, and he's going to throw it to Zamir White, who actually has to lose 3 yards to come catch the ball. That was gross. 3rd and 24. 2:32 to go in the game. Back to pass. Right side, intercepted. Jimmy Ward got it at the 50. He's at the 45 to the 40, and he'll go down. Unfortunately, he goes left. I think he might score. Jimmy Ward, the safety, picks him off, and that is turnover number 4 for the Raiders, and there are still 0 for the 49ers, in case you were really looking for a high in-depth analytical way to think about why they lost this game because of those 4 turnovers, all of which led directly to touchdowns. Including the turnover on downs. 2nd and 8. Left side, Mitchell. He's got the 30 to the 35, to the 25 rather, and he's got 39 carries. This is getting crazy. I definitely don't think we've seen this many before. Maybe 30 to 32. I feel like with some Derrick Henry Sims, we've seen that many carries, but this is bonkers. And he's just getting better by the end, like at the end of the game. 40th carry for Eli Mitchell, 185 yards and a touchdown. Madden sure showed you, James, like we're not allergic to handing the ball off. We're going to give this dude 40 carries. Now here's Trey Sermon, and he's got a first down of the 13. And they don't have to run another play if they don't want to. They are set up to run one, though. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4. This may do it, and ball game, 42 to 17. Josh McDaniels and company absolutely get pistol whipped, and it had to do all with the turnovers. Lance 20 of 22. He was very good. That's 90% completion, by the way. 194 yards with the touchdown through the air. Eli Mitchell 40 carries, 185 yards and a touchdown. Trey Sermon 5 for 23 and a touchdown. Trey Lance 4 for 34 for 3 touchdowns. Absolutely bonkers that he had 3 rushing touchdowns in this one. Kittle 6 for 39. Mitchell 5 for 44. Ayuk 5 for 68. Debo just 1 catch for 20 yards in this one. 10 tackles for Fred Warner, 9 for Ambry Thomas, 6 for Greenlaw, 5 for Bosa. 3 sacks for Nick Bosa, 2 for Mo Hurst, 1 for Kinlaw. The picks today, Jimmy Ward, Jason Verrett, and George Odom. That was the Raiders. 26 of 37 for 347 for Derek Carr. 2 touchdowns, but again, those 3 interceptions. 9 for 18 for Josh Jacobs. They went away from the run early. Zamir White, the rookie, 6 for 14. Hunter Renfrow, 6 for 56. But look at Devontae and DeMarcus, 5 for 107 and 5 for 104, each with a touchdown. How about Darren Waller? 1 catch for 12 yards. That was a waste to not use that mismatch. Leading tackler, Denzel Perryman with 16. Trevor Morig, Trevon Morig, 12. And Jonathan Abram, 11, as well as Jayon Brown with 11. 4 sacks for Chandler Jones, 1 for Bilal Nichols. And that is how we do it. Yep, John, Niners get a big win, 42 to 17. They'll go to 5-1 on the Sim season, and the Raiders will fall to 2-4. But we appreciate everybody being on. This one was a real fun one. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. That will conclude the Sims that we are getting into here today. That's not true. I might run a baseball game or 2 tonight to try to catch back up as I try to keep our Guardians Sims on schedule. So have a great rest of your day. Today we'll say go Niners. And as always, go